What should happen to a sitting judge who breaks the law?
A judge in Erie County is waiting to see if he can stay on the bench after he's convicted of drunk driving. News 4 Investigates Luke Moretti is taking a closer look into this case.
How can a judge sit in judgment of drunk drivers when he is also a drunk driver? I don't think you can.
Robert Catalano is talking about Evanstown Justice Timothy Cooper, who was convicted of driving while impaired last June in Niagara County. He recently fired off a complaint to the State Judicial Conduct Commission demanding that Cooper be removed. Some residents agree.
I think he should be off the bench, and I voted for him.
Cooper was arrested and charged with DWI, a misdemeanor, on the night of April 23, 2014. According to the police report, Cooper was driving north on the Robert Moses Parkway in the town of Lewiston when he swerved into the southbound lane, hitting an SUV head-on, causing it to flip onto its side. The SUV's elderly driver suffered a cut to his ear. State troopers administered a field sobriety test after smelling alcohol. Cooper failed the test. Cooper also refused to take a chemical breath test. John Sullivan of the Stop DWI program in Erie County says about a third of the people arrested refused to take the test.
They may be making a calculation that they may think that their blood alcohol concentration is very high, and they don't want that in evidence. There may be some process objections or civil rights objections to doing that.
Cooper opted for a non-jury trial in North Tonawanda and was convicted last June of a lesser charge, driving while impaired. His sentence included losing his driver's license for 90 days. Cooper declined to comment, but his attorney, Terry Connors, says he should not be removed from the bench.
And that would be an extremely harsh remedy, given the fact that there was one incident in an otherwise unblemished record.
Connors says the judge sought counseling and completed a driver's improvement program.
We believe under those circumstances that an admonition is warranted, which is a lower form of sanction.
As an elected Evanstown justice for nearly 30 years, Cooper's job includes hearing drunk driving cases. He's also a family court judge in Niagara Falls. Robert Tembection is the administrator of the State Commission on Judicial Conduct. While he's not allowed to talk about specific cases, he tells News 4 the ethical investigation looks into many factors.
It could be a factor that the judge presides over the very kind of case that the judge himself was ultimately convicted of having violated.
Some residents hope the commission will take some action.
If I was on the commission right now and all this is in front of me, the man should not be serving as a judge. I mean, I think it's pretty simple. I mean, think about it.
Cooper gets more than $160,000 per year as a family court judge in Niagara Falls and a justice in Evans. If the commission acts, he will become the first judge in Erie County disciplined for a drunk driving related charge. Cooper was not convicted of refusing the breath test. His attorney says procedures were not followed.